won 7 of 9. And overall, they've been victorious in 4 of the last 5 games. Right now, Lewis and Clark, with a victory, they get their second conference win, and both would have come against top 4 teams in the conference. Linfield started the season undefeated for a good amount of time. 16 seconds left. Linfield with the ball down 4. Left side wing, 3 by me, too strong. Weak side board by Freddie. Pios have it with 7 seconds, and Carnes is fouled in backcourt. Six remaining. Foul is charged for Mullen. Free throw line goes Carnes on a career night. 17 points and 2 of 4 from the foul line for the 75% free throw shooter. Free throw is good. The first loss for Linfield this year came in the conference schedule back on January 4th. They ran the non-conference stretch. Free throw. Linfield uses its final timeout. They're up 80-74. Coach Andoris, in her 4th year, talked about how odd this week was. It was a tough week to not have an extra practice because on Thursday, snow fell in the Portland area. Lewis and Clark campus was closed. Therefore, no athletics can occur. So the Pios didn't have practice, and then they played yesterday at Puget Sound. Credit to the Lakers. They absolutely blitzed the Pios. Great game for Puget Sound as they're battling position with this Wildcats team. But Lewis and Clark has bounced back and lead by 6 with 6 seconds remaining. Inbound goes to Burke, 5 seconds, throw right. Solt for 3 at the top, hit the right side. Rebound tip for Mullen, has it, but the game is over. And the Lewis and Clark Pioneers win 80-74. Pios get the victory, and Lewis and Clark gets their second conference win of the season, and they snap a 7-game losing streak. Hand the Wildcats just their 5th conference loss of the season, but also deny the Wildcats a chance to set their program record in overall wins by the end of the regular season. Keep in mind the Wildcats are headed to the postseason. Okay. Now you're good. Give me Vin. You're good? Okay, we're good.
Let's go, Kate! Come on, Kate!
We were trying to get everyone set up. How you feeling? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm tired.
All right, you should be. Career night for you. Talk about this victory. How does it feel? You can see how much this team loves you in your first year. How does it feel to finally get a victory?
It feels like everything's paid off. We've been looking for a win, something to kind of give us our spark back. A long season. It feels really, really good.
I don't know if you know this. I watched you play at Oregon City a handful of times just with the Holiday Classics and all the other games that are going on. I didn't expect you to be this good your first year. How have you been able to accomplish this? What's that adjustment been like from high school to college?
I think a lot of it, the biggest adjustment for me was pace. Everything was really, really fast when I first started. So learning how to slow it down, kind of see where gaps are and where passes are was really big, and I kind of struggled with that in the beginning. And with being a point guard, some of my leadership and controlling the pace of the game I struggled with, so I think that was the biggest adjustment for me.
I couldn't tell, to be honest with you. You have been on fire since it. Like I said, you've exceeded my expectations. That's pretty good. You've been up and great. I mean, you're rookie kind of caliber if your team's getting more W. Finish this year strong because you got a lot of non-seniors coming next year on this team, right? Yeah. You're the core of this. How do you guys finish the season on a note?
I think just with no regrets. Finish the season with no regrets. Finish on a high note for us to come next year. And now that we have a season playing together under our belts, and it's going to be the same girls, I mean, can only go up from here.
It's amazing. I mean, you have arguably one of the best players in the conference, best shooters in the conference,
Yes.
and now you certainly with Tatiana and Madeline going into their senior years next year. I'm just really excited for you. Huge credit, career night. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Kaitlen Carnes, feel better too. What a game. What a win for the Pioneers. Lewis and Clark gets the victory 80-74 over Linfield. And the Wildcats will turn their attention to Whitman and Whitworth coming up on Friday and Saturday next week. Pios will be at George Fox and then home for Pacific Lutheran for their senior night. Again, there's a ton of non-seniors coming back to this team. Big shout out to Piper Curry, who's part of this team for 4 years, and excited to see what Lewis and Clark has off of this win to close out the season on a high note. 5-18 with a victory, 2-12 in conference play, but also snap a 7 losing streak for Field. They fall to 18-5 and 9 in conference play. As I mentioned, Whitman and Whitworth next week for the Wildcats. Our Director of Physical Education Athletics at Lewis and Clark College is Mark Peatrocker, and Senior Woman Administrator Sexton, and our Director of Athletic Communications is Seth Arensky. Big thanks to everyone who made it possible, including Emily Strand, our Director. Y'all did a fantastic job for our PioStream crew. Goff, thanks for having fun with us. Our final score, a sweep for the men's and women's basketball teams. And in the finale, women Lewis and Clark Pioneers 80 and Linfield Wildcats 74. We'll see you again on Saturday for senior night. Until then, goodbye.